Hey guys. And I'm not sick.
Yeah, yeah, yo, 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 yo.
All jokes aside, when I tweeted out that I was sick, many people reached out to me and made sure I was okay. Friends, two random strangers that I don't even know. Who are y'all? Anyway, thank y'all for reaching out to me. And making sure I was okay. I did get coronavirus. I did test positive and all that, but I'm better now. I don't have it anymore. And I'm actually well enough to make videos. Speaking of tweeting, I tweeted out the poll, and it came out to be Vora. I actually kind of expected IO to be what we're going over today, but no, Vora's fine. Anyway, let's get into the talents. Like everybody else in the game, Vora has 3 talents: Unyielding Pressure, Relentless Presence, and Deafening Silence. Like always, we're going to go over the more simpler one first, and then, we're going to go to more complex talents. I can't really say that for Maeve because I just went over her most BS one at the end of the last video. Anyway, let's just go over the first talent. The talent, Relentless Presence, gives your Tendril a second charge. Yeah, that's it. That is literally all this talent does. The 2 cards that I do recommend with this talent, though, is Dance with Fate, which reduces the cooldown of Tendril by 0.6 seconds on base card, and Otherworldly Tether, I believe that's how you say it, Tether, gain 75 shield for 5 seconds after you're activating Tendril. That's the base card. So basically, these are just cards for Tendril. I use them as like mid cards. I put them at level 3. And then I use a couple other cards, put one at level 5 or something. And yeah, that's basically what I use for this talent. The next talent is Deafening Silence, which obliteration now silence enemies when hit for 1.5 seconds. If you do not know what silence is, it is basically like cripple. I don't think there's any differences other than the name. I will post the differences up on screen if I do find any editing. So yeah, let's get with the cards. The 2 cards that I recommend you use with this talent is Sharpened Resolve, which consuming darkness stacks heals you for an additional 10 per stack, and Deadly Dance, which generates 1% ultimate charge for each hit by obliteration. These are all base, by the way. Yeah, basically these are to heal you whenever you use obliteration, and as well make you get your ultimate faster. There's definitely other cards that you can put in there, but those are the ones that I run with this talent. So yeah, on to the next and final talent. Now for Vora's most complex talent, and the last talent we're going to be talking about today, it is Unyielding Pressure. Your Dark Siphon now deals an additional 10% of the target's maximum health as damage over 1.5 seconds. So basically, maximum health. So if, for instance, it's like a Yag with 6,000, 10%, so that Yag, the additional damage that you get is pretty much like 600. The 2 cards that I really recommend for this talent is Inevitability, which reduces the cooldown of Dark Siphon by 0.4 after hitting at least one enemy with obliteration. So that's like at max, which, hold up, let me check that real quick. At max is 2 seconds after hitting one enemy. So if you hit all 5 of your enemies, you just get Dark Siphon back, like instantly. And of course, the other talent that I recommend is Crimson Ascent, which reduces the cooldown of Dark Siphon by 1 second if it fails to hit a target. So at max actually is 5 seconds, so like half of the time is gone. But I really recommend you use these 2 because these 2 cards are basically, you're just going to be getting Dark Siphon over and over and over again more quickly, so you can just deal in more damage. So Vora, as an overall champion, is actually really good at flanking and doing her job well. She has a really good escape ability. She has 2 good damage abilities, and her primary fire is actually really good, using Tick as basically, dealing damage. On the fun scale, I will put Vora at a 9.5 out of 10. I think I put Maeve at a 9. Maeve is really fun to me, but Vora seems a bit more fun whenever I play her. She lacks skins. She just came out last year, though, so I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's probably going to get skins in the future. So I put her skins right now at an 8 out of 10. Let's see. Basically, she's a good champion. I recommend you use her. She's really fun to play. And yeah, before we end the video, though, I would like to ask y'all to follow my Twitter. It is @Raccoon. It's actually in the description below. So you guys can actually vote on the next champion. So yeah, if you want to be able to hear you make your voices heard, just in the description is my Twitter. You'll find a poll there. I believe it's going to be the pinned tweet of the next, 4 that you can choose from to be in the September 30th video of An Idiot Explains. Thank y'all so much for watching the video, and peace out.
I got in one little fight, and my mom got scared and said,